Could anybody be this stupid? Is it possible? Now, radioactive fuel, spent fuel rods from nuclear power, are they so dangerous that they have to be contained someplace and nobody can figure out where to put them, and you come out and they said no dice to that? And I mean, like, there's this huge problem that people worry about, right? Because what will happen from the nuclear radiation is severe doses of cancer and all kinds of very unpleasant health problems will happen from it. So, what's the cure? Hydrogen fuel cells. We have created hydrogen fuel cells. The Koreans are buying them, the Germans are buying them, and we're not buying them, okay? Why? What would you pay if power was half the price from nuclear power? Half. A quarter. 1/4. 1/10. 1/10 of the price. You could cut your bill by 90% with nuclear power and get all kinds of radiation, cancer, and God knows what. Would it be worth it? Would you pay only 10% and jeopardize your health to get cancer? Would you do that? Are you that stupid to do something like that? Because the obvious solution is hydrogen fuel cells. Just completely eliminate all nuclear power with hydrogen fuel cells and generate the power from the sun and the wind. And that's it. And create the hydrogen from water. So there's absolutely no cost. And once you've invested in the hydrogen fuel cells, the return on investment is completely free power. How's that? And that's capitalism. It's not socialism. We take the money, right? We stop subsidizing nuclear power by $14 billion a year, and just build up as fast as you can go hydrogen fuel cells with massive solar systems that'll generate the electricity to create the hydrogen from water. And the hydrogen fuel cell itself is only made out of nickel, so it's not a terrorist target. You understand? It's like perfect. It's the perfect solution. It doesn't generate CO2. It doesn't generate any kind of poison. Period. We eliminate all coal and every other type of power there is with the sun, and just go hog wild. Okay? Complete conversion. It's the only common sense thing to do. Anybody that opposes it has to be a simpleton, and we can't let a bunch of simpletons completely screw us up with cancer. You know, just to do that, you'd have to be an idiot. So you see what I'm saying? It's like the whole country, the United States of America, is made up of total imbeciles. They can't think straight about anything. Okay, so these people want to a few people want to make some money on nuclear power, and they pay off the government, and we just sit there and keep electing the same idiot government that takes the bribes from the nuclear power to continue the subsidy and this whole stupid idea, okay, that we're going to figure out something to do with the spent fuel rods. Only 59 years later, we haven't figured it out yet. But we'll figure it out sooner or later, right? Could be in the next 500 years. You know, by that time everybody got cancer. I mean, it's like, what? How crazy and stupid can you possibly get when you have the answer? And it's hydrogen fuel cells and the sun and the wind. Okay? Create that. And then have it owned by the country that we paid for it. Okay? It's our money. And we get the return on our investment with free power. Period. We paid for it. We invested in it. Now it's the sun. We don't have to mine coal. We don't have to mine uranium. We don't have to find oil. You understand? It's all done. The sun, the wind, period. We have the solar collectors. They're in the ocean. We have these massive... We're not going to listen to Donald Trump talking about he doesn't want to look at windmills. I don't care. Look someplace else. Who gives a crap? Donald Trump's an idiot. Why would anybody even consider anything he says? He's a crook and an idiot. So, you see, that's how stupid Americans are. They let people like Donald Trump control everything and rip off God knows what. Okay? So they could make a few extra bucks on a hotel or something, or on a nuclear power plant, or on a coal mine. That's freaking idiotic, okay? That's all of America. A bunch of freaking imbecile morons that can't think straight about anything. I mean, I got a list a mile long. But nuclear power hits everybody. Every single person that gets electricity. So we can completely straighten out all the problems with hydrogen fuel cells. And they come from Connecticut. So, I mean, you'd think that the people in Connecticut would say, yeah, it's great. I could make a fortune buying stock in that company. Okay? I'm not going to tell you the company until this YouTube hits about at least 50 million people, because everybody's going to spread it around so we can straighten out the cancer radiation problem overnight with hydrogen fuel cells. You understand? Oh, it could cost, no, it's going to cost less. It's going to cost almost next to nothing. You understand? Because the sun and the wind don't cost anything, and God provides that. I don't care if you're an atheist or what you are, okay? I mean, whatever you want to believe. Mother Nature, God, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's free, okay? And so we just keep getting it from water, and that's what happens. We use the power to hydrogen in the fuel cell, and it turns back into water, and we keep going. You know? I mean, it's a no-brainer, for God's sakes. That's the point. It's a no-brainer. Only imbeciles would oppose it. You understand? And after that, I have a solution for a lot of other problems that are as simple as nuclear power to solve that with hydrogen fuel cells. So let's just start with step one, hydrogen fuel cells. Okay? And then we can get to the next problem and solve it in another week. We shouldn't even hesitate here. It's full blast. It's a no-brainer. Period. You cash in your chips. Get it? We're not going to make up a bunch of fake trillions of dollars and wind up destroying the whole currency and get nothing in return with this Bernanke crazy bastard. When we could invest the money in hydrogen fuel cells and build up this whole power operation and completely knock down all of the nuclear power plants and quit making more radiation spent fuel rods that we don't even know where to put. How stupid is that? You say? I mean, really, think of how freaking ignorant. So it should be like you don't want to appear to be just a moron imbecile. Okay? And if you oppose this, you're nothing but a moron imbecile. So that should do it. It should be like, that's it. Everybody agrees, and off we go. And I'll tell you the solution to the next problem, which is simple enough. Thank you.